Hello, hello. Oh, hold on, my camera's all fucked up. I want you to get a little too low down there. Woo! God damn. Let me grab my controller. What's up, Nick? What's up, Coco? Jesus, Augustus, how y'all doing? Greatest OST ever. If they stick to landing, the remake trilogy may replace the OG as my favorite game of all time. I know that's blasphemous for some people, but my god, they're nailing this world. That's the crazy thing, is I feel like it may have already like become my favorite game of all time. Rebirth was so fucking crazy, dude. It was just so like, oh my god. Like, even if the ending fucking sucks, like, god, the journey was so worth it. You know what I mean? Oh shit, a stream I can watch? Let's fucking go. Wait, what have I been playing that you can't watch? SMT5? Oh, yeah, I'm okay, so I'm changing my schedule. I'm gonna be doing Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Same time, like 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. EST. Just the days are gonna be Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I'm gonna be doing P5X until I finish the story, at least of this update, on Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday, Monday, I'll be doing SMT5. And I know I said I was gonna play Xenoblade after like one of these games are done, and I do want to, but I think I'm gonna wait because a family member of mine actually told me that they're gonna try and hook me up with the Switch 2. And if that happens, I think I just want to wait until what is it called? Xenoblade gets a 60 FPS patch, because like I've already waited so long, you know. I might like I'll just keep waiting. I don't really mind. I feel like it'll be worth the wait, you know. Rebirth Isolated, yes, my favorite game ever, but I'm lumping the project together as well. No, I hear you on that. I honestly, like, for a lot of people that I know that don't like Rebirth, I try and like help them like frame their mind as like, okay, but remember, this is like the middle part of a story, you know, and it helps a lot for them. The second palace is giga ass. Great. But people say the third one will be good and the fourth one is awesome. Yeah, I actually saw, I can't remember the quote, but I saw Yusuke Nita, who is like one of the main writers at Atlus and is, I believe he wrote Strikers, Tactica, and the third semester of Royal. And apparently even he was like making fun of the Subway Slammer bullshit, which is hilarious. And that he took over this game's story from the third palace forward. So we'll see if the wait to the third palace is worth it. My guess is there's no way it'll be that great, but because there's not much. Well, to be fair, maybe he can work off of it because there's not much to work with. You know what I mean? Xenoblade 2 has 60 FPS for some reason. I don't know why. Wait, it does? Oh my god, I have to see this. I might replay that game like off stream just because of 60 FPS. Subway Slammer is bad in a good way. I agree with you. I agree with you. I stopped playing Xenoblade 3 on the OG Switch because it was so painful to play in sub 30 FPS. Yeah, when I only played like the first 3 hours, and I loved what I played. The opening was really strong, but I won't lie, man. That shit was like a consistent 20, 15. Like, it was rough. I was doing one of the bosses on hard, and I felt like I was like hitting miss inputs like crazy, just because of it. So I put it away for now. Oh, I'm in 2x speed, my bad. What the hell? I just got isekai'd. Dude, it's like Sword Art Online, but I guess it's a farming game. I've arrived in Harvest World Online, HWO. I'm surrounded by empty space as far as I can see. This must be my free plot of land. You there! Excuse me! Oh my god, it's Hatsune Miku. What the hell? Over here! Girl with wads of cash. Give me your money, bitch. I'm gonna knock her out and take it. May I have your land? I'll pay you for it. You need more money? Here's more. Wow. The pleasure of expanding your land holdings. There's nothing quite like it. The feeling of infinite possibility once you've cleared it for farming. It's irresistible. Wow, it's like I'm playing Rune Factory Guardians of Azuma, but with Hatsune Miku. Nothing's better than a huge plot of open land. Who are you? Oh my goodness! I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Yui. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Nice to meet you, Hatsune Miku. So, will you let me have it? Or perhaps not? This Yui girl seems to want my plot of land. I received it for free, so it feels weird to ask her for money. I told Yui she can have it for free. What the fuck? No, I did not! What the hell? Give me money! Bro, do not listen to the protagonist right now. He's stupid as hell. Listen to me. Give me money. You won't take my money? No, give me your money. Oh my god, my protagonist needs to be, his head needs to be shoved into a toilet bowl full of poop. I have an idea. Let's say it belongs to both of us. What the hell, we just got married. And to that end, I'll give you the right to decide what we do with it. Come on, don't just stand there blinking at me. Start throwing out some ideas. Need a little smack in the head with this stack of cash to get the juices flowing? 3, 2, 1, speak. I want to make a farm. A farm? You want to make our land into a farm? What a fantastic idea! It's settled then. We'll turn this land into our farm. You know, I'm actually quite confident in my horticultural talents. And what a huge plot! I can't wait to put it to use. You and I decided to create a farm in the virtual world. I feel my bond with Yui growing deeper. Oh, this is a social link? Wow, I'm friends with Hatsune Miku. Dude, awesome. This animation's really cool, I can't lie. Green thumb, you need less time to grow plants. Now that we've made our decision, there's much to be done. I'll make sure to prepare all the tools we need by the time next week. Good day then. Until we meet again. Bye-bye, Hatsune Miku. Alright. My premium banner pulls were so unlucky. Failed the 50-50 on pity, went to hard pity again. Dude, what? The standard banner was lucky as hell though. I now have all the P5 characters and 2 ons and I only did 40 pulls. That's actually huge. That's not bad. That's pretty good. That background looks bad. Reminds me of FE3H backgrounds. I had the same thought in my head looking at that, dude. Guardians of Ozma is peak good solid 40 hours. Yeah, dude, if my family member manages to get Switch 2 for me, that's one of the games I want to grab. Soft pity might as well not exist in global. Does it or does it not? Because I keep seeing people say that it does, and then I keep seeing people say that it doesn't. So I actually have no idea. What the fuck? Why is she glowing? Wait. Unlocked by complete. Okay. It does exist at 70, but doesn't matter. What's the hard pity? Is it, well, like 90, like Genshin or something? I think it does. It's just really low. I see. Do I have enough to pull? I actually have no idea. I do have enough to pull, but I'm 90 gems away from 210 pulls. So I might wait. And then we'll pull there. 80? What the fuck is the point of the fucking soft pity then? What the hell? Guys, the soft pity is 10 under hard. Excuse me. It's just like real life. Oh, I do have a guild, by the way. I just don't know the name of it yet. One of my friends is running it. I have to ask him. Once I know and I join it, I'll probably make a Discord channel in my Discord, just so that people can, like, you know, party up, or if they need to chat for like guild battles, or I don't know what guilds do in this game. Yeah. I heard that they will change it to 80 pulls for a 50-50, and you get the premium. Someone told me about this, that like in the Chinese server, you can do 110 and you just get it. That sounds way better, bro. It made me wonder why that's not in here. So if you lose, you can only go over by 30 pulls. Yeah, that doesn't sound bad at all. Oh, it's in future. Okay, that makes sense. On Korea, China, Japan, and Taiwan, you get the character at like 65. Where else did you make a Discord channel? You know, I realized what I said after it came out of my mouth, but I didn't want to acknowledge it so that I didn't look too stupid. But maybe I looked even more stupid by just saying that. Hardcore whales only. Top tier 3 guild or bust. True! True! How are you liking the game, by the way, Harrison? Excuse me, miss, you can't take individual tomatoes out of there. Oh, this is that girl that, like, all my friends are like fucking going feral over this woman. These here are sold individually. Those are sold by the pack. Sorry, I misread the explanation. So then, can I take from this? Wait, no. Wow, she pulls her pigtails when she's mad. Looks like she's having some trouble figuring out how the supermarket works. Having some trouble? Oh, thank you so much. Sometimes I have trouble reading Japanese. Oh yeah, she's a foreigner. I remember I said she looked like she could be Chinese, and then someone in my chat said that she is Chinese. So I guess she's Chinese. These are on clearance because the expiration date is soon, right? But it's still okay if I eat it today? And this produce is on sale, but it's not any different from the regular produce? Does that mean the same produce outside the bargain box is discounted too, or not? This is going to be tougher than I thought. That was cute. I enjoy it. It's quite good for some pick up and play. Palace is a bit too long for my liking. Yeah, I'm about where you're at too. So this past week, even though I haven't been streaming it, I just do my dailies and get off. To be honest, it's a nice chill game. But I do agree the palaces are pretty long. But that's fine. I think it's fine for a gacha game. I think if this was like a mainline game, it would bother me more. Her name is literally Chinese. I still don't know what her name is. Palace 2 is shorter than Palace 3, by the way. Do you play on the other servers, Phantom? You! Thanks so much for explaining all that to me. You were a huge help. Actually, do you have a bit more time to spare? Yes, you do? Oh my god. Bro, whenever people like play like multiple accounts in a gacha game, I'm like, how do you do it? Like that just sounds so, like that sounds like so much work. House 3 is like double the length. God damn. Hooray! I'm Yaoling. Oh yeah, she's definitely Chinese. I'm an exchange student from Sichuan, China, studying at a Japanese college. I live around this area. Wait, so she's an adult? Japan's still such a mystery to me. This sort of thing happens pretty much on the daily. And you're, I told her my name. Ah, Funky-san! Got it! You shop here a lot? Sometimes? Oh, then today's my lucky day for sure. Whoops, I just remembered. I gotta go buy some tea. Do you know any place around here that sells tea in bulk, Funky? The boxes I found here are baby-sized. I'm used to buying way bigger ones back home. I mean, maybe? Yeah, I figured there were none around here. I was told that a lot of food in Japan is like really small portion. Is that true? Like I see recently, not recently, it was a few months ago, I watched Black Lagoon. I rewatched Black Lagoon, and I forgot about this character that like talks about how frustrated he is that Japanese burgers are really small. I was like, is that like true? Like, I feel like I've seen so much media that's, what does her shirt say? Be with each other through far, I don't know. I still don't know how many people around. I still don't know many people around here, and there's a lot of stuff I don't understand. Like the other day, the light went out in my room, so I had to call the landlord, and it became this whole thing. I know fluorescent light bulbs, but what the heck are incandescent ones? I've never seen those at the store. That's why, if it's all right with you, I have a bit of a favor to ask. Please be my friend. If you'd like. Of course, you just did me a huge solid back there. You seem like a great guy. Thank goodness. Pleased to meet you, friend. Oh, but I guess there's nothing for you to get out of this, huh? Relationships are about give and take, right? I can't be the only one benefiting. I mean, I don't know about that, but all right. I think you can be friends without giving and taking. I'll think of a way to thank you by the next time we meet. Cultural exchange. You can craft more battle items. Oh, that's nice. Let's track down some tea, huh? Gonna find a shop that sells some tea. I can practically taste those leaves already. She's pretty cute. Girl, we just talked. I know, just immediately. Bro, I feel like this guy, he just exists and people are drooling. Have you ever seen US versus UK KFC sizes? No. Is it like a big deal? Oh, Tyler, what's the name of the guild so I can join it and then like piss you off by telling everyone to join it? Not doing palaces in one day bothers me so much since you can just TP out and heal everything. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. I feel like extremely safe in palaces compared to in regular P5. I hate how global changed the gems from confidants down to 50 from 80. What? That's crazy. Yo, what's up, coach? How you doing, brother? Is this college age persona people were asking for? I'm not really sure yet. How do I join it, actually? I don't join. What? Oh, enter a companion name. Okay, hold on, I gotta change to my keyboard. Oh. Is it this? Oh yeah, that's it. Sure. All right, that's my guild, boys. If you want to join it, Shonk with a 0 instead of an O. That's a lot of people. I didn't even look. We chillin', bro. How you doing? Been enjoying P5X? Yeah, it's solid. It's solid. Bro, don't join. I'm not in it yet. I'm sure Tyler will hook us up. Do I have any more missions that I can do? The thing I hate the most in this game is the amount of gimmick bosses there are. Sometimes you just die for no valid reason. Do you mean like you don't like that the bosses have gimmicks, or? Bro, don't join. I'm not in it yet. We're kind of a big deal around here, Chris. Top 2% in both raids. Wow, let me just say, I put a lot of work into that. I'm probably gonna beat dead ass. I'm probably the most useless member of the guild. I actually really enjoy the gimmick and puzzle bosses. I'm fine with gimmicks, but no annoying gimmicks. Well, I mean, I'm assuming that's probably just a subjective thing, right? Like, so like for me, I feel like to make a boss memorable, this is just any game in general, I'm not talking about just Persona. You, especially in an RPG, they need to have some kind of gimmick for it to be like memorable. And honestly, I don't mind if it's annoying, as long as like I don't know how to explain it. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how to explain it. I haven't played I guess enough of this game to like really give like an explanation through this game, but like I know that there was one I played. Oh, it's glitching. Is Sojiro gonna be in here? I just walked into a different universe, bro. I'm inside the cafe. For some reason, it feels a bit like the metaverse. Yet safe at the same time. Welcome. Oh, hey, what's up, Joker? What's up, Morgana? This sensation, are you? No, it's more like, have we met somewhere? A talking cat? That's a movie. You guys should look it up. It's really good. Trust me. It's literally pronounced a talking cat. You can hear my voice then. That must mean you perceive me speaking in the metaverse. I don't feel like I should remember that, but I don't. Or I feel like I should remember that, but I don't. What about you? Sounds familiar. Well, no need to sweat the details. You don't seem dangerous anyway. It's only a vague recollection, but you're also a Persona user, correct? In that case, let me reintroduce myself. I'm Morgana, and this is Ren Amamiya. Nice to meet you. My name is Hunky Funky. Oh. I see. I didn't think there were Persona users out there besides our group. That's quite the surprise. It's a vast world out there. It's not that odd for there to be more Persona users who we don't know. They don't seem dangerous. Plus, I have this odd feeling that we've met before. Are you also Phantom Thieves? Yeah. That we are, but I think we should all keep the details of our operations to ourselves. Nah. Phantom Thieves must operate in secret. I take it you're in the same line of work? Then it's best we avoid sharing info that could blow our covers. Let's make an agreement for neither side. Let's make an agreement for neither side to investigate the other's activities. We're all leading a double life here. This way we can at least relax with each other. Make yourself at home. If you'd like coffee or curry, you can have some here anytime. Is this your cafe? I'd say I'm more of a freeloader who's looking after this place while the manager's out. So, what can I get for you? Wow, is he just gonna feed me? Wow, that was just delicious, dude. Thank you so much, Joker. You've earned a repeat customer. Glad to hear it. Was that a good Morgana laugh? You can't beat the coffee or curry at LeBlanc. Yo, what's up, Kenny? I got a little addicted to playing this, but I'm still free to play. Oh, that's how you do it, bro. That's how you do it. Yeah, it's I've only been doing my dailies in between streams. I'm only doing like main and side stuff on stream, but it's really chill even doing the dailies. I think there's still a few things I don't understand completely, but maybe that's a good thing since I'm assuming all of you are probably like way ahead of me. I still don't know how everything works exactly because it looks like a few things were changed in translation from like the actual Persona games to this. So like, for example, Fusion is still a little confusing to me. Like where, for example, I did a quest off stream the other day where it was like bring a Jack Frost with Lucky Punch to Merope, and I did that. And now she's asking for a Neko Shogun, I think. And I'm like, okay. So then I remember looking at the fusion thing and it was like, I need to get seals. And I'm like, okay, I don't know how to get seals. But then I read that you can get seals from fusing. And I was like, okay, so do I just have to like get seals to fuse? But then how do I get seals? Do I get them from like the palace? Or like, I wasn't really sure how that worked. So I was like, all right, this is too much. I'm just not gonna bother with it. Cause I don't play that much off stream. I'm really trying to limit how much I play to like 5 to 10 minutes, if possible. But yeah. P6, but it's an Avengers-like moment with the cast of P3, 4, 5 teaming up. It's like a Trails game, we get 100 characters at the end of an arc. Bro, I can't wait to play Trails, man. I just 100%ed the first palace. If you have any questions, yeah, I'll probably ask questions as I'm playing. The next patch will be kind of mild too, unfortunately, just the ending for the palace. I mean, that sucks for you guys, but it works for me because I'm not going to be no-lifing this game. I'm going to be playing it very slowly. Who are these guys? They look cool. I want them to have a whole game. I agree. I agree. What's up, Luna? I'm barely a head trust. Really? That's surprising. Damn. I thought you... Well, you do play a lot of other games. Like, bro, I just saw you purchase Tales of Graces. Dude, whenever you start that, let me know how that is. I want to play that pretty fucking badly. Man, if my cousin manages to get that Switch too, bro, I want to grab a physical. That game looks awesome. Fusion is card-based. Yeah, I got that. Seals are copies of a persona. So after you get a persona for the first time, you start getting seals. Okay, so you get a persona for the first time, you just keep it forever. You don't actually fuse them with something else. You just get a... Okay, so like I fight Pixie, I get Pixie. Pixie's just there forever. I fight Pixie again, I get a token or whatever. And then I can use that to fuse. If you're on any screen with a currency on the top right, you can tell you how to get it. Okay. From what I can tell, seals are both things you get from fusing and doing these specific challenges in Realm of Oppression. Okay, so I don't know about that. The only thing I've done with Realm of Oppression is I just go in there, I spin 5 times and I close the game, like on XP. So I don't actually know what you do in there. You get them from the palaces, mementos, and the ones you get for the daily energy. Okay, that makes sense. I've been doing that. Like I usually spin to get the daily stuff and then I go and fight one of the personas. I was gonna start it before you join the guild. Okay, huge. Side note, but I'm gonna buy a 9660 XT GPU, gonna replay FF16 with the DLC. Huge, dude. I still need to play the Rising Tide DLC. I'm gonna stream that. I really want to play that. I can't wait to play 16 again, bro. That game is fucking awesome, dude. Realm is limited personas, but for stamina. I was joking, I'm way ahead of most people. Oh, okay. Yeah, have you like already like completed endgame, whatever that is? I'm assuming endgame is like the trials. If you open your phone, click exchange tab, that's where you get all the seals and other items you need. Okay, I'll check it out. You've already 100%, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Yeah, I've basically done nothing. Oh, he doesn't become a social link? Boo. Hey, are you even listening to me? The only thing I've 100% is you, bro. Oh my God, please slam my subway, bro. I'm level 44 and I also did everything. I actually don't know what level I am. I did notice though, every time I do my dailies, I level up. It seems like you get a lot of XP from doing dailies. Realm of Repression is where you get high tier persona seals, character EXP material, gear material, persona. Okay, so this is just where you like farm your shit. So to get like high tier personas, I'm assuming you have to farm the personas from Realm of Repression. So like, let's say I want Alice, right? Because that's usually a really broken persona. I'm assuming it's broken in here too. You would go to Realm of Repression, not Mementos or whatever, and you would just like spend stamina to get seals, and then you take those seals to make Alice. My goodness, you just stopped there staring into space. Are you quite all right? As I was saying, this place is closed, but the aroma of coffee still lingers here. The beans must have high quality. Lufel's right, the cafe is closed. And yet I can still taste that coffee and curry in my mouth. That's a way of doing it, yeah? What's like the best way to go about it? It was just really bizarre to me because I was like, man, what the hell? Please follow the instructions. You can visit Cafe LeBlanc to interact with Phantom Thieves from another realm. Visit enough times, there might be a chance for a special event to occur. Be sure to check it out. Okay. Clear the Cafe LeBlanc event. How do I do that? It says clear the event, but like, do I just go to LeBlanc? Like, I don't understand. Oh yeah, I forgot I need to, Bro, this thing is so ass with a controller, can I just be honest? It's so fucking poorly made. It pisses me off. Okay, events. Click. Thank you. Yeah, I haven't done these yet either. I didn't see what it was weak to. Story. Oh, I have to use them? Okay, that's fine. I never use controller in this game. Bro, it's so ass, I can't lie. I ran into some real trouble in the very first hall at Kamoshida's palace, too. You know, the same spot you just helped us out at. What do you mean, real trouble? Well, we got surrounded by these armored shadows and got the crap beat out of us. Why? We hadn't awakened our personas at the time, so we just ended up getting hauled away instead. That bastard, just thinking about it pisses me off. So you've been through a lot too. You know, at times like this, I like to... run to lift your mood. Those are both great ideas. Moving your body does a lot to clear up your mind. You want to work out? I mean, I get it, but I didn't expect you guys to be jocks. Hey, I'll join you. Nothing like a stress relief activity with friends. Huh? Don't worry, you'll be fine. Just follow my lead. When it comes to fitness, I'm a pro. But what can we do here? We might have enough room for some quick sprints. We're just gonna go back and forth in the middle of the palace. Don't I get a say in this? That's Closer's style. I've been saying closer, but I was talking to one of my friends and he told me it's closer. Is it actually closer? I bet sprinting over there would really take a load off your mind. Come on. There she goes. I suppose we have no choice but to run now. I like Closer's attitude. Come on, Skull, get out there. Just staring at him. Easy for you to say when you're not the ones running. Okay, Closer, if we're doing this, there's no way I'm losing. All right, get this shit, Ryuji. Wait, what? I can open it? Oh, I was gonna say, I can actually go through the palace? Kinda, yes, there are floor tiers for specific personas in Realm of Repression. They're unlocked through character level. Okay. Orb of Greed. God, the OG P5 music is so good, man. Yo, what's up, Bean? It's closer as in closing in something. That makes sense. I can't open this. I wonder if you can actually... Oh, yeah. I was about to say if you can flip the Kamoshida painting. Just like the actual game. The best part about this game is that Joker fucking talks, and sometimes it's funny as hell. It's a little weird to see him talk, but yeah, I agree. I kind of like it. I want him to, I would really like for them to make the protagonists like speak. We got crowns on you. Yeah, I noticed that. I don't know what that is. Look at the black paint on this one. I remember Kamoshida's palace having hidden passages behind paintings. I think there's only one of those. Is that so? Wonder. Examine that painting more closely. My word, that path led to a place like this? I knew there was a hidden passage here. We can get to the lower level of the tower from here. Yeah, you go to this thing. It's like an elevator. It's interesting to get Joker's view on shit when we aren't playing as him. I want that because like he doesn't really like say anything, you know? He's pretty much a silent protagonist, but you can tell that like he has a bit of a personality behind him. It's just kind of hidden. And I would really, really like to see him just like do shit. Like when he started talking already, I was like, oh, that's cool. Yeah, when he's like, oh, I'm kind of a freeloader. I'm like, oh, this guy's kind of awesome. I got Joker Hard Pity, won the 50-50, was so excited. Let's go, Kenny! Yeah, I still haven't gotten to Hard Pity yet. I think I'm at 40 pulls. I'm gonna pull here pretty soon. I'm waiting until I have 3K crystals. I might have enough after this. Let's run, honestly. There's a shadow guarding that treasure chest. I wonder why they don't use the Kamoshida stuff. I'm at 79.80 on his banner. That's crazy. Are you? I thought you already got him though. Are you trying to get whatever it's called? Controversial, but I'm not pulling Jokers. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I'm only gonna pull the Phantom Thieves and like the original Persona characters, but you can judge me all you want for this. Somebody linked me the newest character on the Chinese server, and she's like a goth emo girl. And I was like, I'm pulling for this character. I am 100% pulling that character. I watched a trailer and it was so, I was like, bro, I love her. She is also, yeah, the trailer was so funny, bro. I was like, dude, this girl is awesome. It's crazy because like I think I've talked about this before. Outside of certain characters like Futaba and like Kawakami, which are just like near and dear to my heart, a lot of the times I really like characters that are almost like the complete opposite of what I would actually date in real life. The first one that jumps out to me in this sense is like Jinx in League of Legends. I love Jinx. She's fucking awesome, but I would never be around a character like that in real life. I got the same vibe from that emo goth girl, e-girl. I was like, dude, I would hate this person in real life, but in a game, it's like the most endearing thing ever. You know what I mean? God Saber. Wow. Mr. I pull only old characters is pulling a new character. I know. I couldn't believe it. There was actually a character. Well, okay. There was another character I saw that looked pretty cool. I'm not like convinced I would pull for them yet, but he looked pretty cool. He was like a plague doctor. That guy looked awesome, but like I don't know if I would pull for him yet. I like this song a lot. I miss man, Persona 5 is so good, bro. We are in Union here, bro. No worries. What was the name of the guild again? SH0NK. That guy looks sick, yeah. I'm waiting because the next character is busted and I like her if data mines are true. Is there like a Discord or something that keeps track of the data mines or anything? The nurse is super strong. Yeah, I don't know if I've met them yet. Blast it, the floor is rising. If we use this, we may be able to get all the way over there. The ring has been pulled. Kawakami's new to your heart. I really love Kawakami, bro. She's awesome. You can't request to join a guild if you left one within 24 hours. They might do that for like protection with like scores and stuff. You know what I mean? I follow P5X updates on Twitter. They're super good. I don't use Twitter. That's why I was asking if there's a Discord. I like never log into Twitter. Hope the game gets a Visual K type of design in this game. That sounds familiar. Let me look at Visual K. I feel like I know what that is. Yeah, if you guys want to chat, you know, or ask me questions, go for it. Because like I'm pretty much just gonna play this game on auto. Oh, okay, that's why I was thinking of this. Yeah, I would love that. I would love. I mean, honestly, the girl that I was just talking about is kind of like this. Sorry, but Kawakami is mine. Okay, you fucking horny ass freak. You can all get Kawakami. It's like the new teacher, bro. She's fucking sexy. I'm not like, dude. I think I said this before. All right, listen. I'm not trying to sound like a complete freak. All right, because I'm not. But out of all the new characters that I've seen in this game, that teacher is the best. I want her to be a fucking Phantom Thief. Like fuck everyone else. Make that teacher a Phantom Thief. She is beautiful. The problem with characters in this game is that typically you just need to pull some of the OCs in order for the collab characters to work fully. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna like worry about that. If it means my teams are underpowered, you know, so be it. I don't care like that much, you know? Like, sorry to my guild. I'm sorry, Guildmaster Tyler, but I'm not gonna worry that much about meta. I'm literally just gonna get what I want, play what I want. Is there, for the guild, is there anything that I need to do, by the way? Like, because I know that in some gachas, there's like there's like dailies for the guild and shit like that. I'll at least do those. Banning you, okay, man. Bro, you said pull for Cord? I thought you said pull for Cloud, and I got so excited. I was like, don't tell me there's an FF7 collab coming. I'll shit my pants, bro. I will literally jump. Door's locked. Can't go this way. If we can't go through here, we'll have to go and search someplace else. Someplace else? Like where? The West Building? I guess we might as well head back then. Indeed, let's go back and think of another way to get into the West Building. All right. Oh, that's it? Imagine, dude, I would love that, man. Well, FF7 collab makes you actually break free to play. No, I would not. I would not. I've seen fan artists do like Final Fantasy all-out attacks and they look so cool. And vice versa. I've seen people do Persona logos, like Final Fantasy logos, and it looks so cool, man. Dream collab for me, man. Dream collab. If we go in through the window above the castle gate, we can get right on top of them. I see. That may be worth a try. It's a plan. Let's head outside. Ryuji is so cool in this game, by the way. Like the way they like designed him. Bro, he's literally just big fat crit guy. Like that's all he does, and it's fucking awesome. Take the lead, Wonder. Persona dancing collab, and I'm top 10 easy. I hope we get to see a lot of the spin-off characters like Zenkichi, Sophie, the people from Q. I can't remember their fucking names, bro. There's like the girl with white hair in Q2, and then there's the girl with yellow hair in PQ, as well as the guy who like uses a crossbow. You know what I'm talking about? I'd like to see them show up in here. Same with like Sho Minazuki and Labras. That would be so awesome. Wow, that looks so weird. I didn't miss anything, right? Oh my God. I think a lot of people got on as their free 5-star, so they have her set. That makes sense. Look down. Raise the alarm. Trespassers must not be allowed inside. I think one of the nice things about me playing so slowly is like I haven't really seen anything. Like I don't even know what the main party's personas like look like or their Phantom Thief outfits. It's actually pretty nice not knowing. While they're dilly-dallying around down there, we can get into the West Wing. P2 characters would also be cool. I hope we get Persona 1 and 2. But I feel like they're gonna like do the remakes first before we see them in here. One of my friends, I honestly don't think he's like smoking that much penis, but he thinks that the reason why they're doing like P4 remake and probably like the other Persona games as remakes is so that they have like models to put into the gacha game to make money off of. And I was like, you know, I could honestly see that, and to be honest, that's fine. If it means we get remakes of those games, I don't have a problem with it, you know? I could see P5S, but not the others yet, since they need actual models. Yeah, yeah, for sure. And we just pulled that shit open, there was no sound effect. That was crazy. Let's go, Ryuji. I told you P6 is the Avengers-like moment. Bro, by then, the Persona 1 and 2 characters would be like 40. That would be fucking awesome. A 40-year-old Persona user would absolutely rule. Damn, got shadows here too. Better get him before we get got. Yes, I think another ambush is in order. You have my full confidence, Wonder. I mean, you have a 40-year-old Persona user on your team. Do I? I don't know like anyone on my team besides like Closer and Lufel. The Navi? The Navi is 40? It looks like she's like fucking like 18, 20. Yeah, this girl? This girl's 40? Any more L? Okay. You'll be surprised who the Navi is in the story. Okay. That's the one thing that's like so like weird. It's because like I get Persona users before I meet them, so sometimes I just don't know who's who. You've met what she normally looks like a decent amount. Really? I don't remember any of the characters besides there was Anderson, and he's awesome. I hope he becomes a Phantom Thief. Unless his dream, like, you know, he becomes like a fucking whatever this, I don't even know the Navi's name. Is it the, I met a girl who like, I don't even remember her name. She had like trouble, she wanted to be a nurse. But she didn't look like that. She looked different. The mechanism looks different from the ones we dealt with before. But there's sure to be a way to lift it. Indeed, let us search the room for now. Time to use your power of observation, Wonder. If you get the sequence wrong, it's over. I mean, they don't actually shove it in your face because she still looks different IRL even in the photo. Okay. Oh, this might be the last one, actually. Oh, wait, no, it's not. And that's the next character? Oh. So that's who you want to pull for, is that girl. She was pretty nice, the little side quest she had. I guess I'm gonna assume she's gonna look like a nurse, since her dream was to be a nurse. Her weapon better be a giant syringe. Like, I don't know if you guys have played Danganronpa 2. There's a character in there who I don't want to spoil, but there's like a giant fucking syringe. It should be like that. Yeah, open it. Wow, look at that guy. He's got a mighty fine wiener. Nice job, Incubus. I should probably level my Jack Frost. I don't even think I leveled him. That's crazy that Morgana's heals crit. I thought that was just like a part of the game, but I read that it's just unique to Morgana. It's kind of crazy. What? I can't believe it. The person wants to be a nurse is a nurse? You can put 2 and 2 together even now just by the birthmark under the eye. Yeah, I don't remember any character having a birthmark right now, at least. I have to see them and then I'm pretty sure I'd be able to tell. I must say, nothing about this castle is remotely appealing. Isn't a palace like a representation of how its twisted ruler sees the world? Come to think of it, Kyuchi's palace was pretty odd too. It was a weird stadium. Indeed, other twisted desires must have shaped this place into a similarly vulgar state. Oh, hold on, I can't see who just... Oh, dude, Chef John, thank you for the 45 months. You ready for 20 more years of P4 discourse? No, but we're gonna be forced through it, brother. It's gonna be rough. You'll have possible unlocked until tomorrow. Decline most of them. Yeah. If there's I guess I don't know if any mods are capable of doing this. If you want to pin a comment at the top of my chats with the guild name, you feel free to join. Any of you guys can join. I'll make a post on my Discord, and then I'll make a channel for the guild in case you guys want to like work together for shit, or share polls and shit like that. This place is disgusting. I'd like to get out of here ASAP. Oh, then do tell what your ideal palace would be like. Well, you see. Let's see, a good palace would be something pretty, something cool with Lady On there too. Now that's a plan. What am I saying? This is no time for idle chat. We gotta hurry on ahead. Wait, you're not gonna finish the story? Talk about avoiding the subject. Just want to go beat off, dude. Lady On, I love you! Lady On! Is there anything else in here? I don't think be a cap to the guild because it's at 27 to 30. I'm sure Ty will figure it out. As long as the boys get in, works for me. Can't believe they lost some of the best characters in the series in this gacha game. The best navigator and the best Velvet Room assistant. They need you to spend money, bro. I still don't know what my navigator's effects are. I haven't read like anything. I probably should be, but I just haven't. The all attacks are so clean. I can't lie, man. Attacks in the Velvet Room. I still don't know the Navi though. Yeah, I don't know the Navi either. One of my friends started FF7 Remake this week. Was almost done. Huge, bro. Huge. One of my friends is actually starting it pretty soon. I'm excited to hear what he thinks. Brother, you don't even know what your default... I really don't. I just set this shit to auto and talk to you guys. Like, I'm gonna be so for real with you guys. Outside of like, reading the story and watching the cutscenes, my P5X streams are mostly just gonna be just chatting. He's already full sent on buying Crisis Core 2. Really? Damn, bro, he's fucking deep. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. That's fucking awesome. I started playing SMT3 again. Forgot how much that game fucks. Yeah, I don't think I could ever replay that game. I had fun with it. I had a great time, and I do like that game. But fuck me, you would have to like strap me to a fucking chair and like gag my fucking mouth to like force me to go through those like last two dungeons again, bro. I couldn't, man. That shit was so like, oh hell no. Oh hell no. Use the hidden room key. Did I already pick it up? I actually have no idea. Oh, it's telling me where it is. Never mind. MC Persona looks like it would be a lineage in the Seeker archetype. Yeah, it does look like that. It was the same for me with Kingdom Hearts Dark Road. When that released, I just autoed it. Yeah, I do that with the FF7 mobile game, Ever Crisis. Bro, I just literally just put that on my other monitor and just auto it. I record, I don't stream it. I record myself playing through the story, but I literally just auto gotchas. I don't want to like actively play them. Wonder, look at that. I knew it, there's a treasure chest in here, but it's guarded by shadows. We'll have to remove the shadows first then. Let's get to it, Wonder. I feel like I enjoy gotchas more when I'm not like actively putting myself through the gameplay. Stop lying, bro. You're mauling at half the dungeons in Wild Encounter. Yeah, dude, honestly, if that remaster of Nocturne, if they just made it so the random encounters weren't random, that game would immediately be like 10 times better, if I'm being completely honest. I would like Nocturne, like, I would be willing to replay it if the encounters weren't random. From Beelzebub onwards, the game is brutal and fuck it. Yes, that shit is so brutal. White Rider had me in a chokehold for 2 hours. I also bricked my yeah, that shit is rough. Shocker, Wild Encounters suck ass. That's what I'm saying. Don't get how that was mainstream for so long. I think it's weird. I could be wrong on this, but I think the first game to ever not have random encounters was Chrono Trigger, and it was so good in there. And then I don't know why so many games just use random encounters for so long. Like so long games had random encounters. Like, okay, here's something like that confused the fuck out of me. So I have not played the third Final Fantasy 13 game, but I played Final Fantasy 13, right? And the enemies are in the overworld. They're just around there. And for some reason at the time, because everyone hates 13, but one of the biggest complaints in 13 was that, oh my god, the encounters aren't random. This isn't like a normal RPG. And me and my fucking 12-year-old ass was like, I don't understand. Why do people hate that? And then in 13.2, the sequel, they made it random encounters, and I fucking hated it. I was like, what? Why did they fucking change it? But people loved it. I was like, damn, that is so weird to me. I know nowadays the majority of people are just like, fuck random encounters, which thank God. But like, I just don't get it, man. It's so weird. SMT4 Apocalypse and SMT3 going banned for the most annoying final dungeon. Dude, I feel like Apocalypse, it's either Apocalypse or Strange Journey has the worst final dungeon. Like straight up, man. Those two games have, and I love SMT4 Apocalypse. I will sing that game's praises. I love that game, but that final dungeon, oh my god, what were they smoking? That dungeon is ass. That's why, like, listen, SMT fans will get pissed. I don't care. Persona 5 is the best dungeons that Atlus has ever done in a video game. I know some people feel like Metaphor has like the best. I don't even agree on that. Metaphor's dungeons are better than like a lot of them, but I still think Persona 5 has better dungeons. I'm just being so for real, man. It's clearly Okumura's dungeon. I know, and I hear that they're like, but Okumura's dungeon's so it. It's not that bad, bro. Sit through Sector Iridanis and then tell me otherwise. Atlus dungeons pre-Persona 5 are actual cock and ball torture. Literally, bro, it's so bad. Now that we've made it this far, the enemies ahead will probably be tougher. Be careful, everyone. Yeah, I know. Anyway, where'd Joker and Panther disappear to? Yeah, we'll find them for sure. Even Q2 is awful. I agree. Q2 is awful. Hard race over P4. I also agree. I think P4 is like out of like the 3, 4, 5. I think P4 has the worst dungeons. Heaven was peak. Heaven is peak like because of the music and the visuals. I don't actually like playing through it. I'll be completely honest. Like even dungeons like the I don't want to spoil Persona 4 for people. The antagonist's dungeon, you know what I'm talking about? It looks really cool and the music is amazing, but like the dungeon itself is like really, you know. That's why I'm saying, like, I hope when Persona 4 Remake happens, I am praying to the Lord, like, Obviously, I would like to see story changes, but I don't think that's going to happen. At the very least, I am begging. Can we just like change the dungeons to be like P5 dungeons? Because they already have a theme. Like, if you look at all of Persona 5's dungeons, they're like completely unique and themed. So are P4's, but they're just like random. It like fucks with it for me. You can say that for P3, it's the same dungeon as a whole. You know, that's the thing, is I agree with you on that, because I think that like P4's dungeons are basically Tartarus, but it bothers me more with P4 because like it has a cool theme. All of them have a cool theme. They all have great music, but then like the gameplay part of it does not match the visual and audio quality. You know what I mean? Whereas like in Tartarus, like I'm not expecting much. This sounds like such a shit reason, but that's just how I feel. Does that make sense? The first floor of Sector E was really good though. The lava section for the first 2 to 3 floors. You know, I have to give you props for that because there was not a single part of Sector E I enjoyed. I hated like every second of Iridanis. People speculate the story changes will happen, and not just because it's called Revival, as in continuation of an old TV show, and the dungeons will likely be in P5 style. I hope so, because like I had a small hope that for Persona 3 Reload they would do like some story changes or additions, because I watched a video that had a really great reason around it, where they were like, oh well, you know, with Reload it's like, you know, like reloading a save file, like New Game Plus. And I was like, oh, okay, I see where they're coming from. And they're like, well, think about it. There's so many story threads post Persona 3 that they can play off of. Like, yeah, they're making a good point here. I still don't believe it, but that's pretty decent reasoning. I would hope the same for Persona 4, but I'm not going to expect it. I don't know. P4 bothers me how you skip through most of the level, open a room, you stay. And I know they could do so much more with it, you know? Like, they could have some really cool, I think, gimmicks to it. With Persona 4, like a lot of those dungeons I think could have some really cool gimmicks to it if they, you know, decide to do like P5 stuff. Excuse me. Yeah, even the way the Reaper appears in Persona 4 isn't as interesting as like P3 and P5. But it works in P3. That's pretty much how I feel. Like, I agree. Yeah, P3 and P4, the dungeon design is obviously the same. It's procedural creation. But, like, it makes sense with Tartarus because they're, like, it's like lore, you know? Like, Tartarus is literally an ever-changing tower. You know, it's in the, like, the actual lore. It's constantly changing. It makes sense. But in P4, it's like, my dungeon is a sauna. And then you go through the same, like, sauna floor, like, 1,000 times. And it's just, like, man, you could do so much more with this, and it would be so much cooler. It could be so cool. I heard that Atlus Sega even consider P4 revivals. What? I have to see a fucking dungeon on that. That would be wild to me. I think that Persona 4 Remake would be like great to teach the new devs for P6, but if you put Yukiko's dungeon over Heaven, the gameplay would be exact same. Yeah, and it shouldn't be that way because they look so different, you know? Like, you walk into Heaven and like, bro, the vibes are insane from like a visual audio standpoint, but like the gameplay is just so whatever. And I think that's such a shame. Heaven is like one of my favorite dungeon themes in all Persona, and it deserves so much more than just essentially being a procedural dungeon. You don't like the Techno and Risei's dungeon with the same 3 voice lines? Bro, that shit is so funny. And she's like, can you turn up the music louder? I can't remember. It's like something like that. Carnival Haunted House? Bro, I would love to go to something like that. That'd be funny. I went to a haunted house once, and I didn't get scared at all. And I felt bad for... Damn, they really got scared that fucking hard? Jesus. God, relax. It's not that scary. Did you hear me? I said to quiet down. Wonder, that includes you. Phantom Thieves are professionals at infiltration. Yelling is... Alright, calm down. Jesus. Gameplay is different for 7 to 8 of them, and the one dungeon they changed gameplay with, I think, is the worst form of any Persona game. Oh yeah, the Marie dungeon, right? I think conceptually it was good, but I think in execution it was not. That's why, like, while I generally agree with the idea that like Persona 4 does not need a remake, I also don't think that like there aren't things that could improve Persona 4, you know? There are clearly things that they could do to make Persona 4 a better game. 100%. I feel like that's undeniable. Yeah, sorry, I like the music louder. Even characters like Marie, I think I would hope that, you know, they would take the opportunity to make Marie more prominent with the party. Like, if you've watched the Persona 4 Golden anime, it's not a great anime, but they spend a lot of that anime to try and incorporate Marie into the actual, like, events that the investigation team does. And I think it does a really good job with it. Like, these are events that I wish Marie was actually in the game with. And I would hope that they look at that and be like, okay, let's go ahead and do that, you know? But I don't think they will, because I was hoping that there are a lot of scenes in the Persona 3 movies that I think are amazing that I wanted in the actual game and they weren't included. So I don't think they'll do it, but I hope so. That's if they do golden content in the remake. I'm pretty sure they will, because, you know, with Fez, Persona 3 Fez, that was basically the golden version of that game, and they did include that stuff base to reload, so I think they will. I also think like most people have not played Persona 4. I think most people played Golden. So like, if I'm thinking like mainstream, like general public, I think most people probably don't even know that Persona 4 Golden is like an expanded version of Persona 4, you know what I mean? It's the same with like Persona 3 Fez. I know a lot of people that don't even know that Fez was an enhanced version of Persona 3. I feel like we're even getting to that point with Persona 5 because Royal has just completely outsold the original Persona 5. But I think we're at the point now where there's probably people that don't even know that Royal is an enhanced version of 5. Let me see if there's any other things in here I can grab. The Marie dungeon would actually be cool if he tweaked it a bit. It's like a roguelike in concept. Exactly, yeah. I think the idea of the Marie dungeon is good. I think the execution is not good. Those Sega sales stats are crazy for how much P5R sells. Yeah, it's insane. P5R does numbers, bro. Deserved, honestly. Persona 5 is incredible. Even if it gets memed to all hell by people, I really do think you cannot deny Persona 5 Royal is one hell of a game, man. It's one hell of a game. If I remember, in the actual dungeon, they make it so... Oh, I didn't need to do that. They make it so one of the enemies actually has the item with a key. True, but I'm gonna be honest, I think the golden add-on stuff is pretty mid except for the true final boss. Yeah, that's why, like, if we get a remake, I want them to include things from not just, like, golden. Like, to me, that should be the bare minimum, you know? I want to see shit from the animes, both of them, the regular P4 anime and golden. I want to see stuff from the arena game. None of this is gonna happen, but I want to see all that shit, because it could make such a damn great experience. But yeah, I don't have my... I'm not delusional. Like, that shit's not gonna happen. Atlus high-key going band for band with Sonic. I couldn't believe that either, Kenny. Because, like, you know, Sonic is fucking huge. I'm like, damn. Persona's catching up. Like, what the hell? I think I should play Soul Hackers too, but I kind of don't want to waste my money. I'm gonna play it eventually, off stream, just for fun. I don't know when though. I think if it's on sale, it's probably pretty good for a sale price. I know a lot of peeps that played OG P5 and RPCS3. That's crazy. That's crazy. I had one friend who did that. Only one though. helps being the most influential game of the decade. That is very true. I think Royal add-on content has its problems, but it's still the best of 3. What do you think are the problems, out of curiosity? I don't know if there's any problems I had with Royal. Other than like it being easy. I think Royal is such a excellent game. Like, I think the worst parts of Royal are just the stuff that really have to do with the original game. Like, even though I love Haru and I love the Okumura arc, like, it's just hampered by the Morgana stuff. But that's not really a Royal problem. That's just a Persona 5 problem. Oh, this is locked. Blaze Blue tag lore in the P4 remake. That would be so fucking funny. I would love that. They should announce like an Atlus fighter by Arxis, and then in the Persona 4 remake, they should make it so like, so I don't know if you guys have played the original GameCube Animal Crossing game, but in there, you could buy an NES and play like Super Mario Brothers, for example, on the NES emulated within Animal Crossing. So like playing a game within a game. They should, this would never happen, but they should make it so like, they have like a new Atlus fighter coming out. You're playing the Persona 4 remake and you can buy a game console. And then when you load up the game console, you can play Persona 4 Arena within the game. Kind of like what the Yakuza games do. That would be awesome. Persona came from a somewhat niche JRPG game to competing with Final Fantasy series sales nowadays. Yeah, and I think that's so fucking awesome. I think that's really cool. I'm really glad for it. P5 did crazy shit for more people playing. Yeah, P5, it's kind of like, the only thing I can compare it to, just because like I'm old, is JRPGs were basically non-existent. Like nobody cared about them here in the 90s to 2000s. And then FF7 and FF10 blew up here in the West, like blew the fuck up. Kind of like what you're seeing with Persona 5 right now. They were just everywhere, like collaborations, merch, fucking advertisements. The games just sold like crazy. And it kind of put JRPGs on the map. And then they kind of died off again during the Xbox 360, PS3 era. And then you come to PS4, Xbox One era, and Persona 5 comes out, and it's like the same thing all over again. Persona 5 just blows the fuck up. And now JRPGs are like mainstream again. It's crazy. Like the main boss of the third semester's Persona, being able at Awakening to change the cognition of the world, kind of wakes up and is him already. I never really saw it that way, but I guess I can see where you're coming from. For me, I felt like it was really well handled, because like, you know, all the times when the characters talk to that character, a lot of the dialogue in there is like, yo, like, you know, I'm like really generalizing it, but it's pretty much like, you know, they come and talk to the guy, and it's like, man, life really sucks. And then, you know, the guy's like, yeah, life does suck. Life shouldn't suck. And then he's doing all this like behind the scenes stuff to like, you know, become him. I think I can buy it, but if I did have to criticize it, I think you might agree with me on this. I think Kasumi should have been playable sooner, and they should have done more with like the building of that palace, you know, because there's like a small glimpse of it, but then it just disappears for like 30 hours before like the third semester. I feel like maybe they could have done like a back and forth between like what the Phantom Thieves are doing and then like Kasumi's on like this solo mission or whatever. Maybe something like that. I'm getting so hungry. Just give me the color of Persona 6, that's all I'm asking. They really need to announce the game. Turn-based combat is coming back hard. I bet the next FF will be turn-based. I think that'd be fucking awesome. I said this before, but for me, I want the next Final Fantasy mainline to either be turn-based or like 7 Remake, either one. But if they do turn-based, my only problem is if they do turn-based, they need to do something new with it, because Final Fantasy turn-based outside of FF10 has never really been that great. I talked about this on Patreon a few days ago, or like a week ago. outside of FF10 and like 13, I've never really cared for how they do turn-based combat in Final Fantasy. It's not like that interesting. We've arrived at the underground prison unscathed. Hopefully we'll find some information about our missing allies here. In any case, our only hope lies ahead, onward. What about 9? I don't think 9 has, like, I'm excited for the 9 remake and I'm expecting that to be turn-based, but I hope they do more with it or like change how trance works, because trance is like not interesting. Like the idea is cool, but the execution sucks. Trance is literally just, there's a random chance that you become overpowered. That's basically trance. So yeah, like I know a lot of people are like, oh, FF9's gonna come back and show how good turn-based FF really was. And like, listen, 9, everything about that game is a fucking masterpiece. And then the combat is just, it's there. It's not bad, but it's just kind of there. I like 13 and 13.2. It's really good, yeah. 13 and 13.2 have really great combat. It's like R300 my country and I got a R1200 budget. Wait, what are you, oh, you're talking about a currency, my bad. Wait, shouldn't there be shadows here? Doesn't their absence seem strange? Now that you mention it, you're right. We better tread carefully here. Let's scout the perimeter first. Still my favorite villain in any game, personally? Yeah, no, the villain is fucking amazing. He's top tier for me. Oh, Psy Palace, you should have joined since she helped Joker. Yes, I will, like, it felt like really stupid to me to not have her like be in the story more, because like, I really like Kasumi, but I felt like, and I'm not trying to shit on her as a character, because it's not really about that. She has a great like backstory and setup. It felt like by the time when you got to the last palace, she felt more like a stepping stone to like build the actual like antagonist and Akechi. She didn't really feel like she served that much of a purpose other than like, this is why, you know, this character does this and this character is like that. I felt like she needed more. Like a mini mementos for Kasumi, that's part of my, yeah, I would love that. FF10 is peak gameplay? Yes. Final Fantasy X, I'm surprised that they didn't like do more with that combat, because it's kind of crazy. Like, I don't know, you didn't play 10-2, right, Z's? But like 10-2 is also incredible combat that they have in Final Fantasy, but 10-2 is not like 10 at all. It's very different. It's like it goes back to ATB, but the way they do it is really cool. But then they just never did anything with those combat systems again. I guess to their credit, you know, 13, which is by the guys who did 10 and 10-2, has great combat. And then 12, you know, 12 has ideas. I like some of its ideas, but it's just a combat-wise, it's just okay. I love the story and characters though. 12. The world is amazing. I'm hyped to finally play through Tactics, honestly. I think I'm gonna stream it. I wasn't going to because I'm really bad at Tactics games, and I've talked about this before. Tactics has one of my favorite stories in Final Fantasy, but I could not get through that game without a guide because I was so fucking shit at it. I was so fucking shit at Tactics. But I think I'm gonna stream it, and you know what? We'll get through it, even if I'm ass. I'm a certified hater of 12. Not gonna lie, I can't get past its gameplay. I can't blame you for it, man. Not everyone is gonna be able to, like, you know. When 12 came out, it had quite a bit of hate. Nowadays, it's seen in a brighter light. A lot of people seem to have come around on it. But to me, you shouldn't look at 12. I'm not trying to convince you to play, by the way. But like in terms of like how to find the enjoyment in 12, it's very much like the setup, if that makes sense. A lot of the joy comes from like, okay, how am I gonna build this team for this fight? What is the most efficient way I can get this team to pop off for this fight? And it's the planning phase, that like solving a puzzle. That's the most fun part of the combat, if you can even call it that. And then once you figure that out and then having your team execute it, it's very satisfying. But the actual like moment-to-moment gameplay, brother, the moment-to-moment gameplay is literally this. And the momentum gameplay is doing this. I tried it a bunch as a kid and got stuck a few times and started to play with a fully formed Cortex. Yeah, maybe that's why, you know, maybe like as an adult, I'll be able to play it and not be a complete dumbass. But man, even though like there's a job system in tactics, it's really in depth. Brother, I could not understand any of it. None of it made sense to me. I was like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what any of this means. I don't know how, like, bro, I remember in my first playthrough of Tactics, I had a white mage and my white mage could not use cure and I had no idea why. And I still don't know why. I was like, whoa, how the fuck do I fucking heal, bro? I've only played FF10 for like 10 hours. Does it get that good? Oh, wait, are you talking about FF Tactics or FF10? Because you have FTX. Maximilian Dude said the translation for the PS1 port was so bad, so I'm sure that didn't help. That might be why then. I did play, the one I beat was War of the Lions. I never beat the PS1 version, but even with War of the Lions, I had to follow a guide. I've been playing FF series in order and I'm at 5, but my save data got lost and when I got the meteor into space, I've lost all motivation to start over. Damn, I'm so sorry. That's rough. I mean, to be fair, 5 doesn't have much of a story. Like, you could probably just look it up if you want, but I would say the gameplay of 5 is worth it. 5's gameplay is awesome. Yeah, FF10 is my second favorite Final Fantasy, and it's in my top 5 games of all time. I love 10. I might be biased because, like, I'm a Southeast Asian, and that game is very Southeast Asian pilled. Like, very, very Southeast Asian pilled, so it's like, playing FF10 feels like going home to me, bro. It's like amazing for me. But I love the story. The story's beautiful. It has my favorite romance in like any game ever. FF10 specifically, and the turn-based combat is like up there with my favorites of all time. It's actually probably my favorite. It's so good, bro. 10 is so good. Like love 7. Yeah, I'm right there with you, bro. God, I'm so fucking hungry. God, I feel like replaying 10 now, bro. I haven't played it in a few years, but I need to finish my replay through the series. I'm still going through a bit of stuff on Rebirth, and then I wanted to do. I'm on 13-2 is the next game I have to play on my list. Please, can you slam my subway? Please, my subway's open. Slam it now. I couldn't vibe with 10 because it was too water focused, just the part I played. The combat was great though. I mean, bro, it just straight up is water. I can't lie to you. For me, that's a big reason why I love it. I'm a big fan of like water and just, you know, I'm a simp for like islands and shit like that. The only thing that I wish 10 had was a world map. That's the only thing I wish 10 had. Excuse me. Did you see the picture I sent on Discord the other day? I was crying. No, I did not. What the fuck did you send me? That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. That is fucking crazy. Oh my god, the teenage tickler, bro. That's what that shit is. That is crazy. Wow. I bought a lot of FF Magic cards. I pulled a Tidus card that was worth 80. No fucking way. Bro, I'm gonna do a stream on it. Alex, he's not in chat right now. He bought me a gift, and it's a commander deck. I want to open it on stream, but I don't have a setup for it yet, so I haven't opened it. Something I want to do, I can't right now because I don't have money, but I actually want to buy, like, I want to try and buy maybe like a couple packs a month or something and just open them on stream, because I love the card set so much. I want to own like a binder of all the cards. Like they're so beautiful, man. And like the references, like they killed it. It's so, you could tell that they love Final Fantasy. Like they did everything, bro. They did everything. I have to own like the full set. The only ones that I'm not gonna, I'm gonna go for are the Chocobo ones, because brother, that's some bullshit. I'm gonna be honest. If you don't know, they made it so there's only like, I think 70 Chocobos, and they're like gold and blue and black, and they're worth like $10 billion. Like, it's like, I ain't getting that shit, bro. You ain't convincing me. I see the story so far was cool in terms of party member interactions, even though it's only been 10 hours. That's why I'm asking if the combat gets better. Yeah, 100%. There's a lot of freedom in the FF10 combat. Being able to swap your party at any time, the way that haste works in there, and the way you can control like where your party members can end up, it's really satisfying. The only thing is like, you will reach a point where like, there are definitely walls in FF10 where it's like, oh fuck, but it's pretty easy to break the game. Like, the last time I replayed it, I didn't bother grinding, so I just like, you could do this thing with Yuna where once you have enough of the, what are they called in FF10? They're not called summons. I can't remember what they're called. The Faith, that's what they're called, the Faith. When you have enough of the Faith, you can just like, oh, Aeons, that's what they are. You can just like keep spawning them over and over as Yuna. So you could just like, you'll spawn Valifor and then blast them with all of your fucking attacks, and then Valifor dies. Summon Ifrit, blast all of it. Fucking summon Shiva, blast everything, and just keep fucking going. And that's how I was cheesing bosses late game because I was so underleveled. It was really fun. Yo Jimbo, Yo Jimbo is so broken, bro. What's his attack? Zan something? That dude is broken as hell. I couldn't imagine doing one of the bosses without that strategy. It was so hard. It's fucking hard, bro. That's why I'm saying like FF10 is like one of the only turn-based Final Fantasies that like, oh man, this shit is getting my blood pumping, you know? What's the 5-star setup looking like right now? Who you got? I have An, Morgana, and Ryuji. I'm gonna pull for Joker here in a little bit. Actually, didn't realize I could do that the first time I played through it. It's really funny. Is 10 the one with the zombie gimmick fight? There's a few that had that zombie gimmick fight, but that was how I cheesed Yudaleska. I'm assuming that's the fight you're talking about. There's like one where there's like a big zombie demon head, and I definitely tried to cheese it that way, but then I remember on one of the times, I fucked up and ended up killing myself because I went to heal, and I had zombie on me, and I was like, oh shit! It was very fun. What does this do? I still don't know what that means. Wish they gave global XP and I agree. That's why I didn't want to bother. Because the first time I played it, I was a kid, so it was like, oh, of course I'm gonna love you know, I'm sure you guys were like this. When I played like Pokemon, for example, I had like 300 hours just fighting the Elite Four like 1,000 fucking times. And I did the same thing with like FF10. So I didn't mind grinding when I was a kid, but you know, as an adult, I'm like, okay, I can't be doing this shit. Oh, it's because he's down, right? Yeah. Oops, I won't do that. Oh wait, I have support. Fuck that fight. There's a lot of fights in there that are fucking giga hard, man. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't even bother the super bosses. I've actually never done them either. I kind of want to though. Like what the fuck is the like Shinryu and shit like that? I never did any of them, but I really should, to be honest. Let's go, Ryuji. Let's fucking one-shot the boss. Thanks for saving me. Anyway, where were we? Oh yeah, who are those people? We all introduced ourselves and got up to speed. Huh, it feels weird to meet other Phantom Thieves. It's reassuring to know that there are more of us out there. I'm Panther, by the way. Nice to meet you. Excuse me. Likewise. I have to say though, what kind of awful person puts a teenage girl in a place like this? It is pretty awful, but hey, better than being tied up and hurt, I guess. Wait, has that happened to you before? Yeah, it's a little complicated though. I couldn't even begin to imagine what kinds of complications would lead to that. Oh hey, is Joker not with you? Yeah, we got split up. Well, I'm sure he'll be fine. Who knows, maybe he's looking for us too. Very true, I can't imagine him just sitting still. Is this Joker guy your other friend? He must be really strong. Strong? I don't know if I'd go that far. Versatile, maybe. Yeah, he's someone you can always end up relying on. I guess you could call him our leader. Oh, so then he's like Wonder. True, I get the vague feeling that the two of you are alike. Does that mean that you often rely on Wonder Closer? Of course I do. I mean, he's our leader. You're making me blush. Wow, he even talks like Joker. Could you be twins or something? Watch Joker, Wonder is gonna be Joker's phantom idol. Just ignore this idiot. Still, it would be nice to find Joker already. Hey, don't call me that. I gotta admit though, it's hard to keep my cool when he's not around. Right, we should go find him first and then snatch the core. Alright. How many of these are there? Oh wow, there's a lot. Yeah, the opening for P5X is really good. I got 2 Morganas before I got any other 5-star. That's crazy. Are you gonna try to get Ryuji? Because I saw that you can get 2 of them, of like that trio. Gives you zombie, you take it off, bam, phase 3 kill. Yes, dude! Oh my god, that shit was a fucking nightmare. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. The FF9 jump rope was insane. Yeah, I never did it. I'm gonna, as soon as FF9 Remake is announced, I'm gonna replay FF9. Because it's been a while since I played it. FF9 has Ozma. I never fought Ozma either. It's so sus how they keep pushing that Wonder and Joker. Yeah, it's so weird. It feels, yeah, I was gonna say, it feels like Joker's like Wonder's shadow or something. This probably unlocks On and LeBlanc. Oh, is that how that works in here? I actually have no idea. Try being held captive there. Oh, okay, it looks like a mistranslation here. I'm probably not rolling on character banners though until Haru. I'm pretty much only going for the Phantom Thieves and the P3 characters, but there was like a goth emo scene girl that was just shown for the China servers. I do want her. Ozma's my favorite super boss. What's his gimmick? I've seen him, like I know he's like a big blob, but I've never fought him before. Did you ever play Last Guardian? No, but I own it. I really need to, because I love Shadow of the Colossus. That new character is sick. I love them, bro. Makoto is in August. Oh, next month? Wait, when's Yusuke? Back from breakfast? Good morning. I guess Kamoshida wants to confine anyone he doesn't like in a dark cell underground. That guy's twisted view really shows in this palace. Yeah, hard to believe just how many victims he had. Ugh. This Kamoshida fellow sounds like a human with rather fine taste. What? Fine taste, bro. No way, how could you ever say something remotely positive about the horrible fiend? Please, I was clearly being sardonic. Sardonic? Sour tonic? Ooh, are we talking about soda? That was awesome. Is there anyone with a modicum of intelligence here? I wish it was on PC. It's the only game in the trilogy I haven't played. I've played Eco, but like I played it so long ago that I don't remember anything. And then Shadow of the Colossus, the last time I played it was I played the remake, and the remake was amazing. That was damn good, bro. Man, that was so good. Yusuke's in like 2 weeks? Oh, I know when I'm pulling. Wait, can I auto this? Okay, cool. Every time you attack, he attacks right after. That sounds fucking crazy, what? He only takes 7 turns to kill, but he just pumps super damage. I want to watch a video of that. I know what I'm skipping. Fuck you. I played on the PS3 last year. It was so good. The Shadow of the Colossus remake. When's Kasumi? I don't know. I mean, I would assume that they'd be closer to the last. You don't want Soy? I haven't seen him yet. I like his name though. Soy's a good ass name. Kasumi's in October. That's not that far away. I thought it would take longer, not gonna lie. Oh, good crit. Holy. The original Eco and Shadow of the Colossus. Oh yeah, because they have a remaster, right? I'm surprised the Shadow of the Colossus remake isn't on PC yet. Now that I think about it, it's a Google Doc. Can you post it in my Discord? I'm gonna make a channel for the guild, and I'll put that in there if you don't mind. Damn, I am getting really, really hungry. I'm not gonna lie. Give me a second. Which channel? Just put it in general. I'll delete it when I make a channel for it. Shadow of the Colossus on PC would go crazy. I'm kind of shocked it hasn't happened yet. Like, we got Spider-Man and Spider-Man 2 before then. I still need to play Spider-Man 2 also. Oh, right, I still need to add you? Oh, yeah, I'll put my shit up on screen so you can add me. This bridge wasn't raised before, right? I can't pull my phone up right now, but when I get back to the overworld, I'll do it. I wonder if we actually get to fight Kamoshida. In the original, I think there's a safe room, like right here. Blood. Yeah, how has Blood... That one's also crazy to me. How's Bloodborne not happened yet? Like, did you see that Helldivers is coming to Xbox? Bro, I'm sorry, PlayStation, but like, if you think Helldivers on Xbox is gonna make more money than Bloodborne on PC, you're like insane. I'm just being so for real with you. Also, everything that happened with Xbox lately, bro, that shit is so depressing. I feel so bad for all those devs. So many people got laid off. It is so fucking depressing. And like when it comes to games, like I don't know if you guys care about it, but like the Perfect Dark game that the reboot of Perfect Dark that they showed last year, I thought that game looked fucking insane. It looked incredible, and that shit got canceled. And then I found out that the thing that they showed last year wasn't even real. It was vaporware, bro. Like, they faked it. I was like, what? Like, that was crazy. No, yeah, I was like in shock. I was in shock. And then I thought about it and I looked back to look at like reports, and around the time that it was like right before that conference where they showed Perfect Dark's gameplay for the first time, there was like a million reports of insiders being like, ooh, we're not hearing good things about Perfect Dark. Apparently Perfect Dark is not looking too well. It might get canceled. And then when they showed it, everyone was like, oh, well, I guess they're all liars because it looks great. It turns out no. I guess Microsoft had that fabricated because of the reports to make it look like it's still going. That is so crazy to me, man. Like, that is crazy. Perfect Dark looks sus, yeah, but I was on that Deus Ex Copium. Dude, what is even gonna happen to Deus Ex? Because, like, Crystal Dynamics worked on Perfect Dark, right? Like, what's gonna happen to, like, is Deus Ex even gonna get another entry at this point? I feel like Perfect Dark is not gonna get another entry. Yeah, and then they fired 1 million people. Insane. Insane work by Microsoft. I can't believe that shit. Phil Spencer on his Batman shit. Phil Spencer is straight up fucking what's Superman's villain? I can't remember. He's that guy right now. Lex Luthor. Yeah, Lex Luthor. Microsoft bad, more news at 11. It just fucking sucks, dude, because like it always makes me worried because I have a couple friends that are in the games industry, and every time I see something like this, it makes me like really fucking scared for them. Like, all right, I'm not trying to say Nintendo is the best because Nintendo has problems as well, but like, how is it that like Sony and Microsoft keep laying people off and Nintendo has not? Like, bro, Retro Studios, the guys who make Metroid Prime, before Metroid Prime 4, the last game they made was in like 2000 and what, 13 or something, 14, and like nobody got laid off. Like, I'm about to fucking, I don't know if it's possible. I'm about to tell my friends like, dude, if you guys can work at Retro, go there. Like, on God, Jesus. Game Pass has done irreparable damage to Xbox. And it's crazy too, because I was one of the people that was like, oh, this is probably a great idea for people who like can't afford to buy games. Like my brother, for example, he can't like go and just buy a game. So something like Game Pass makes it easier to like play a bunch of games. But then like after a few years, I started seeing like, you know, how much they lose, because there was that leak of Xbox where they showed how much money they were actually losing by, you know, through Game Pass. And then I was like, oh, this is not good. That is not good, bro. Excuse me. And now I'm like, damn, I guess it really has fucked them over. Lex Luthor in the office thinking how it can maximize money off of Call of Duty. Yeah, him and his bald ass head. Jarvis, fabricate the perfect dark footage. Literally. It's not a Game Pass issue, really. Xbox is making more money than ever. The order came from Microsoft. It's Microsoft who is getting fucked. Wait, okay, so explain that. Explain that for me. So, Xbox is doing really well. So you're saying this was a choice made by like Satya Nadella? Oh shit! Sorry, someone else well. The guy that actually runs. My Grok, is this true? You are fucking retarded, bro. Fucking Grok, is this true? Bill said so in his memo, but in a corpo way. We are following the Microsoft way or something like that. So he had a statement on. I didn't get to read this yet. Oh, I gotta check that out. Sorry, I'm seeing this fucking gacha and I'm losing brain cells. Maybe what you need is a little Subway slamming, brother. Now, to give you an actual response to your criticisms on this game, I actually agree with you on pretty much everything, but in small bits, I actually don't mind it. Like, the core gameplay is fun. I just dislike, like, the storytelling is bad. I don't know if you saw this. You'd probably get a kick out of this. The Atlus writer who wrote the third semester is writing the story in this game from the third palace onwards. I was talking about this earlier. But he has seen the criticism of the Subway Slammer, and he was talking about how, yeah, I didn't write that shit and it sucks. He basically just went on this whole thing is like, bro, I did not write that. It is ass, and I agree. It's pretty funny. So I mean, I'm excited to see like, you know, the story get better. But for me, it's like the story is so bad that it's like good. You know what I mean? Why are we asking Grok when we have Ansem the Wise? Bro, that's crazy. Someone should make a fucking AI bot called Ansem the Wise, and he does this. DM? Okay. I'm YouTube King. Hail me as #1, baby. So true. Let's go, Bean. Because it's an actual issue in Japan. See, okay, I talked about this with somebody in my chat the other day because they were like, they were getting angry at me for making fun of the Subway Slammer thing. And like, here's the thing. I think it's awesome to like raise like actual issues and like bring attention to them. I think that's great. The problem is like, brother, you cannot honestly expect me to take it seriously if the fucking writer did not take it seriously. You know what I'm saying? Like, the guy is literally screaming, "This whole subway is mine for the slamming." Like, I'm not gonna read that and be like, this is a serious issue that we can, that they're bringing to light, and I really appreciate it. I'm gonna look at it and be like, no, this guy is a fucking dumbass who is talking about slamming and like, come on, bro. I can't take that seriously. I'm sorry. And if you're able to take that seriously, bro, you know what? More power to you. You're a stronger man than I, but I can't. I can't. At least it's funny. If you need to create a fucking yeah, and that shit was so, bro, I was dying when he did that. He literally pulled a Shulk, bro. He looked into the future and was like, oh my god, he's gonna Subway Slam that child. I can't even say that without laughing, bro. Like, come on. That's so stupid. It's so stupid. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, come on, bro. Look, never mind its peak. That's how I feel about it. It's so stupid that it rounds about to be fucking peak. Like, okay, I need to show you guys this. So Svenemy in chat, one of my boys, he sent me this fucking meme that was just, it was peak. I have to show it to you. It was so fucking funny. Hold on, let me find this shit. I'm pretty sure it was Svenemy. Oh no, it wasn't. Who the fuck was it? I can't show the one Svenemy sent me because that one is that one would get me banned. Hold on. I think I sent it to Z's. Oh no, it was Coco Baiter. It was Coco. Okay, here. Now I have to give you guys a heads up. This is spoilers for all of Persona. So if you have never seen or played Persona, look away because this is spoilers for all of those games. But I have to show you this. I have to show you this. It's so funny. Okay. Watch this shit, bro. It's so stupid. Let's go! Get that shit! Dead one at a time. Boom! I gave up everything. I gave up everything. It's so fucking retarded. It's so fucking retarded, bro. I fucking love it. Like, dude, I don't know, man. I don't know. If you love the Subway Slammer story, if it touched you to your core, dude, I'm happy for you, man. I'm happy for you. But for me, that shit is the biggest joke I ever seen in my life. It is the biggest joke I have ever seen. The legendary Slammer, bro. The Michael Jordan of Persona villains. Somebody Slammer, no diff. Literally. The topics you chose don't necessarily make it good writing. Exactly. Like you can talk about serious topics all you want, but if you're not gonna write it in a way, how is anyone gonna take you seriously? I wish you could share the one I sent you. I know. That one is really good. That one is really good. Okay, I can try and explain it. So, the clip or the image that Svenemy sent me, it's an image of Kamoshida in the school, and he's like, "This whole subway's mine for the M word." You know what I mean? It's really good. I mean, it's not good. I don't agree with it, but it's very funny. Imagine if someone made a character called the Global Warmer and melts the ice cap in order to make the beach warmer and laughs evilly. Exactly. To make it with Kamoshida. What if Kamoshida walked into the school and was like, "I am the teenage tickler, and all of these kids will be touched." Like, that's literally what the Subway Slammer is, bro. That's literally what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, but no one is gonna take that seriously. No one is gonna take that seriously. What did I come into? Okay, there was context to this. All right, I am pointing out how stupid the Subway Slammer is and comparing it to Kamoshida. All right, that is an insane clip about it. I'm just being honest. That is how ridiculous the Subway Slammer is. That's basically what he is. If Kamoshida did that shit, you would not see anyone. Oh, I didn't 100% that. I'll do it off stream. If that was how Kamoshida is, nobody would look at Kamoshida seriously. Because the other thing too is the way they do it in Persona 5, like actual Persona 5. A lot of the goofy ridiculousness comes from their shadows, which makes sense because like the shadows, they look ridiculous. They're exaggerated. Almost as ridiculous as Dr. Disrespect. Dr. Disrespect is like the in real life Subway Slammer. Except like, he's actually bad. Because he like, has a gimmick. You know what I'm saying? Dude, that's crazy. That's fucking crazy. No. So is the Subway Slammer. Okay. Brother, isn't Dr. Disrespect a terrible fucking human being? What I was told that guy did, I was like, bro, and then you're still going live and playing your gimmick? You got a problem. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's like Kamoshida, but he plays up a gimmick like fucking the Slammer. Like, how can you do what he did and then go live on stream and be like, "My name is Dr. Disrespect and I'm disrespecting because I'm a doctor." Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's weird. We're getting you canceled? Okay, man. 3-time champ. That's crazy, Andy. That's crazy. He even has a palace. His arena! Oh my god, bro. That's crazy work. That is crazy work. We don't have enough shields yet? Oh, I'm not even paying attention. Oh, okay, they want me to get weapons and shields and then put them on them. Okay. That is crazy. He's like the gaming Hulk Hogan of minor related crimes. Brother. Brother. Honestly, that makes so much sense because Hulk Hogan still has so many fucking fans, even after like how racist that motherfucker is. Listen here, brother. What's up, Fahim? How you doing, brother? I see you have embraced the gacha auto gameplay. That's why I was saying, like, when I do P5X streams, think of them as just chatting streams. If you see me go live with this game, I'm going live because I'm just chatting with you guys. Can I not open this? Hulk Hogan is actually, yeah, literally. This game is glorified just chatting. Yeah, pretty much. Like, I'll pay attention to the story when we're doing it, but When I'm not doing the story, you know, I'm just gonna talk to you guys. That's how you stream gachas? I feel like it kind of has to be, no? Because like there's so much just auto game. Like what am I gonna tell you when I'm fucking autoing? I'm reading this, by the way. I'm just reading it in my head. When are you hopping on horse racing then? Okay, so when you told me that that game was actually good, I looked it up and like it reminded me of a game that I really, really want to play that never got localized. It's a spin-off Final Fantasy game where what you do, bro, it's so peak. I want them to put this in the third game. So what you do is you raise chocobos, like you breed them, and then with the chocobos that you raise, you just enter them into races and they race, but you don't actually play. You just watch them race. And I was like, dude, I want to play this so bad. And then when I saw that game that you talked about, that horse thing, horse anime girl, I was like, wait, this is literally that old chocobo game. Except like with anime girls. So Chow, yeah, holy fuck, I never even thought about that with the Chow. Dude, that's why the Chow shit was so peak, man. Bro, they gotta bring back Chow Garden. Oh my god, that shit is so peak. The Flash game called Duck's Life? Okay, I've never played Duck's Life, so I don't know what that is. It's roguelike Darkest Dungeon. Wait, what is? Sorry. Wait, what is it called? The anime horse girl thing? Chow Garden Gacha would unfortunately go crazy. I would play that. I won't even lie. The horse game is like that. I gotta check that out. I was wondering, since you're a fan of Persona, did you try Expedition 33? Yes, I did. I beat the whole game. The VODs of it are on my VOD channel. I loved it. I think it's a masterpiece. I went on a whole like, the thing is, I don't really think that game's like really much like Persona at all. I think it's way closer to Final Fantasy. Yeah, Expedition was like a wild ride for me because that game taught me, I talked about this a little bit before, I can't wait to do a video on it. Expedition taught me that comparison is the thief of joy. Because when I finished Act 2 of that game, I really did not like it, but I didn't like it because of another media that I had experienced that did a similar twist, and I absolutely hated like what it did with it. So I just immediately assumed that Expedition 33 was gonna have the same issues, and it did not. It was actually fantastic, and retroactively now, I look at that twist from Act 2 so positively. Expedition's awesome. Highly recommend it. On that note, would you like it more if FF goes back to its roots and make it turn-based combat? I talked about this a little bit earlier, but please don't get mad at me, because I'm assuming you're new here. I know a lot of Final Fantasy fans get mad at me whenever I talk about this. I've played every single mainline Final Fantasy except Lightning Returns. And outside of Final Fantasy X and Final Fantasy 13 and 10-2, I actually do not think Final Fantasy, and 5, I don't think Final Fantasy's turn-based combat has ever been that good. I actually think like the most strategic it has ever been was with 7 Remakes combat, and that's like a hybrid system. A lot of people get mad at me when I talk about that, but I'm just being honest. Fuck, I can't remember how to open this. So like for me, whatever Final Fantasy 17 is, I would love to see a turn-based combat again, because I prefer turn-based to action. However, I think that the 7 Remake combat system is the best thing that Square Enix has ever made. So I would honestly be totally cool with that. Like, to iterate on 7 Remakes combat would be probably what I would want the most. Because if they went back to turn-based, they would have to do something new. And I don't know, like, what would they do, right? The only new Final Fantasies I can think of, which aren't even called Final Fantasy, that had like a cool turn-based combat system was like Octopath and Bravely Default have a really interesting, fun combat system, but those aren't Final Fantasies, you know? Even though they kind of are, they also are not. If they were to do turn-based, what would they do? I'd have to see it. If they went back to like classic ATB, I don't want that. The classic ATB games outside of FF5 weren't ever really that interesting. Final Fantasy is so much more than turn-based, man. Yeah. I said this before. I hate the conversation around the game. It's really annoying. Like, oh, turn-based is gonna save Final Fantasy. No, it's not. Like, anybody that talks about Expedition and talks about Baldur's Gate, I'm just gonna be so for real with you. Outside of the people that are like, turn-based is the best, they're talking about how good Expedition's story and characters are. That's what most people talk about when they talk about Baldur's Gate, when they talk about Expedition. That's what they're talking about. I think Final Fantasy could be turn-based or action. It doesn't matter. As long as the characters and the story and the world connect, then it will sell. That's what I think. Ultimately, it doesn't matter. What would I like to see? I would love to see turn-based, but I would also be totally cool with the 7 remake system. That's where I stand. But what do you think, Fahim? I'll die on the hill with you. Thank you, Zeus. You're right, I'm a bit new here. I was a fan of you since I started watching Mo in 2018. Oh, dude, well, welcome. Did you see my previous message? Let me tell you something, brother. I may have... You're crazy. Nah, dude, that's crazy. Nah, that is crazy. I'm glad I stopped myself. Twitch would have been very angry if I fucking read that. That's crazy. Dr. Disrespect fucking cosplay. I will say though, like, man, if there's one thing I want Square to do, it's like, just get some consistent releases out, man. Like, I'm glad that we see Final Fantasy pretty regularly compared to like, where's Persona 6? But stuff like Dragon Quest and Nier takes forever to come out, man. No, it's not your fault, Bean. I just hope to God they won't jump on the parry and turn-based shit after the success of E3. I swear I hate it so much. I love Expedition's combat system. I think it's awesome. But I don't think that they shouldn't be trend chasing. They really shouldn't be. Like, okay, all right. I'm saying this as somebody that loves Final Fantasy 16. I think it's awesome. But like, I think the reason why I think 7 Remake and 7 Rebirth, that combat clicks with me so well is because instead of that game's combat being trend chasing, it feels like it's trend setting. Because I've never played another action combat that's like that. Whereas like with FF16, that one leans more to trend chasing because it's so close to Devil May Cry, but very watered down. And I say this as somebody that loves it. I love the combat. I do. I really do love it. But I don't love it more than 7 Remake. And I think that might be why when I think about it. I think I trust in Square to make like an interesting turn-based combat system if they go that way. I think the only one that I could see that could be close to Expedition is if they remade FF8. I think they could like borrow a lot from Expedition, but a lot of that is because Expedition borrows a lot from FF8, if I'm being completely real. Yeah, 16 is a very safe game. I agree. You in a swimsuit? I get chills just thinking about it. It must have been this the form this Kamoshida fellow saw as his ideal version of you. Which is to say that he saw you in a similar light in real life. Gross! Oh my god, he is the worst! So he saw us boys as slaves, and you girls as his little playthings. Can you believe a piece of trash like that works at a school? Now it's our turn to teach him a lesson. You said it. We're gonna grab this guy's treasure and make him apologize for everything. Ugh, these goosebumps just aren't going away. Mona, let me get some floofy time in. Floofy time, bro. She's never said that before. Oh my god, bro. He's gonna get horny. Oh my god, he is horny. Whoa, Papa Panther! You know we're in public, right? Oh, but I couldn't be any happier. At least all is well for the quasi-cat. In any case, it's time for us to depart. Can I slam you, Chris? Dude, please. Please do. Can I open this yet? Oh. God, these cutscenes are really a nothing burger. Yeah, they're just kind of like there.
No.
Hey, you, what are you doing here? We've been caught. Better silence them quickly. I will say though, like, the one thing that I enjoy with this versus like FF7 Ever Crisis is at least like none of this lore is like important for like the main story. You know, like you can understand P5 shit without it. And I mean, I think that FF7 does a great job right now of like doing everything without Ever Crisis. But like, bro, that shit that happens in Ever Crisis is like, bro, come on, how is this shit? It's a mobile game. Tell me why Aramasa is my favorite Nahabino skill. Because one, it looks cool as shit, and two, it sounds badass when he does it. Aramasa! And then, cool as hell. I'm gonna get back to SMT5 on Sunday, by the way, Richard. I'm splitting my days, so Friday, Saturday is P5X till I beat it, and then Sunday, Monday will be SMT5 till I beat it. On one hand, yes, it really sucks. On the other hand, at least there is an outlet for these stories. I just wish that, like, instead of, you know, doing it in a mobile game, they just made an actual video game, you know? I'm just gonna hope it's in part 3. I think it will be. Aramasa is not as cool when it doesn't crit, and when I need to heal. That is true. I'll say that. When it crits every time, though, did she just call herself sexy? What the hell? Okay, so only missed one for 100%ing it. I just got Divine Shot in SMP3, no more basic attack. That's the one where he like shoots a thing out of his hand, right? That's for physical, right? I think I remember using that. I reckon that's not even a thing they're thinking about. At best it'd be books. Dude, I want to DM you what I think it'll be. Because I don't want to talk about it on stream. I'll DM you what I think later, just remind me. Which reminds me, I need to respond to Dongon, because he sent me a bunch of messages and I haven't replied yet. It was quite the endeavor, but we've made it here at least. I hope that key actually works here. Come on, Wonder, try it. Ahead is the underground walkway to the training hall of love. Be careful. Dongon sends shit all the time, you're good. I just, because I mean, he's not the only one. There's a lot of people that I haven't responded to. I've been, I just got a new managerial job, so I've been kind of adjusting and trying to make sure I'm getting that done, but I'm also like a little behind on editing. So, you know, I'm trying to balance everything. I'm running a new schedule now because I'm trying to like fulfill my creative desire while also like getting work done. So pretty much it's like Tuesdays, I want to record videos. Thursdays, I want to edit my videos. And when I say this, it would be the time slots that I'd be streaming. So Tuesday, 9 to 12, I'm going to record. Thursday, 9 to 12, I'm going to edit my stuff. And then Wednesday, it's gonna be Patreon streams, but right now I'm gonna be focused on catching up on work. But that'll be when I do Patreon stuff. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday is streaming live for 3 hours, and then, you know, working afterwards. Chris, what would be your Phantom Thief name? I actually did like research onto this like a long time ago for like what would it actually be, like based off my zodiac sign and like all this other stuff, and I actually don't remember what it was, but I did actually like give an honest effort to like see like what would my actual Phantom Thief like name be, and I don't remember it. It had something to do with a lion, but I can't remember. Give me some of your videos. I mean, the stuff I'm mostly making is like slop. I'm gonna be so for real with you. It's like just topic stuff. Like, do you know the channel Arlo? He has a secondary channel called Topic Arlo. It's kind of like that I'm doing for my second channel because it's just easy shit that I can make. And then I'll slowly edit my bigger videos, but that's just gonna take a while. What is your zodiac? Scorpio. Ganesha. That would be my persona, on God. I can't lie, man. The animations in this game are so clean. If you haven't seen the Persona 3 protagonist fucking attack, bro, I cannot believe we did not get an animation like that in Reload. Back to gacha slot gaming it is. I can't believe you, like, watching me, like, auto this game is getting you back on this game. This game is enjoyable as, like, a side thing that you don't really pay attention to. When you playing the horse racing gacha game, that shit looks peak. Everyone keeps telling me that. I don't think I'm going to. But the idea of it, I talked about this earlier, reminds me of another game that I really enjoyed. And I want more games like that. So I'm kind of happy that that exists. I hope we can get another game like that with like a series I actually care about. Like Chocobos or Chow. I can't believe one of On's moves is literally just fucking meteor, bro. Like, what the hell? The anime is also peak. Uma Musume, right? It's like a, isn't it like a horny or something? I could be wrong, but like one of my friends like really loves like this Monster Girl show. That's Uma Musume, isn't it? A mobile chocobo racing game. It's a great idea. It wasn't so the one I'm talking about, I don't know the name of it because it's I never played it. It was never translated. I've always wanted to play it. It was a Japanese chocobo racing game where you breed chocobos and then you don't actually control them. You just watch them like race. Like you watch your chocobo that you bred race. And people told me that's what this racing game is like. This like anime girl one. But you, dude, I love you, man. How are you, bro? Monster Musume. Okay, never mind. What is Uma Musume then? It's just a very competitive track and field anime. Oh. That sounds like a pretty good idea. We just got through a pretty tough fight after all. Sounds good to me. Yeah, it was so tough. I didn't even pay attention. Uma is horse, Musume is girl. Oh. Monster Musume is peak, not gonna lie. Yeah, my same friend who loves Monster Musume, also, he's really trying to get me to watch, like, it's like 100 Girlfriends or something. I don't remember. Something like that. I want to date 100 girls or something. To be honest, I'd be interested in watching it if it's funny, because there's a show that I watched. I don't remember the name of it, but it genuinely made me laugh. It was about a girl who is a virgin, and her goal is to have sex with 100 men. And I was like, this is peak. Don't watch that. That one is really rough. Oh, is it like cringe bad? What the fuck? It was pretty funny. I enjoyed it. Oh, this was the unused room. Bigata HK, that's it, yeah. I'm pretty sure that's it. I mean, maybe the humor is for you. It definitely wasn't for me. Here's the thing. My humor, like, I'd have to see a clip from it. I'd have to see a clip from it. If the humor is like, you fell into my boobs, then no. It's not for me. Right now I'm watching Great Teacher Onizuka, and that show is amazing. That show is great. There's some weird I'm not gonna lie, there's some weird shit in it, but it's still really good. I enjoy it quite a bit. 100 Girlfriends is a spoof of all the cliche in rom-com mangas. You have to give me an example. What's up, boss? Happy 4th. Oh yeah, it's 4th of July, dude. Happy 4th of July. And it has been great. Just started P5X last night. Massive. If you want, I have a guild. If you ever want to join it, the guild is SH0NK. Just send a request. I'll make a thing on my Discord. I'm trying to get everybody in it. GTO is cool. I've been reading the manga. Yeah, Great Teacher Onizuka is pretty great. Uma Musume is one of the few sports anime I like next to Megalobox. I have been told to watch that, Megalobox. I need to watch it. I want to watch that. Hajime no Ippo. There's a basketball one that I want to watch. I can't remember the name of it. What the fuck am I? One more. Haikyuu. And then Blue Lock. There's a bunch of sports anime I want to check out. But I don't watch anime too much. What was it again? Great Teacher Onizuka. It's a really old anime. It's actually both of those, Svenemy. I forgot about Kuroko no Basket. Yeah, I've been told to watch both of those. I really enjoyed watching Prince of Tennis, I think that's what it's called, growing up, but I want to rewatch it because it's been a while. You can skip Blue Lock? Oh, is it bad? I've only been told good things. But, you know, I trust your guys' opinion. Inazuma 11 is one of the few sports ones I like. So the only thing I know about Inazuma 11 is that it has a video game, and apparently the video game is really good. The anime was a war crime? That's crazy. I love Kuroko no Basket. Okay, I'll check it out. I don't watch anime very much. I'll be straight. I barely watch anime. So like when I watch one, like it takes me a while to finish it. Like I've been watching Great Teacher Onizuka for like, I want to say like two and a half months. I got to prepare food for this grill session with the boys. Oh shit, let's go, brother. Post a picture in the Discord. I want to see what you chef up, but have fun, man. You better have watched Freerun. No, I haven't. You're gonna hate me for this. I'll watch it because it's been recommended to me so much. But everything that I saw, like just from a visual standpoint, it looked really boring. So I didn't have like any interest in watching it. I'll probably get to it just because people tell me to, but I can't lie. It looked very boring. My Dress Up Darling, that was another one that's been recommended to me that I'll watch just because I've been told it's really good. But when I looked at it, it looked very boring. So I was like, I don't want to watch this. But I'll check it out. Fuck all that, watch JoJo's. That one I want to watch on Patreon. I feel like I have to. I generated my Phantom Thief name based on the zodiac sign. It'd be a fire type and my name would be Daedalus or Astreus. Okay, those are badass names. But I did mine the same way. I can't remember what mine was. Bruh, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it. Because I just like, okay, here's an example. I don't remember the name of this anime, but I don't think I finished it. I watched like 2 seasons. It's the one that has the girl at the end credits that dances. She has pink hair. I thought the anime looked really boring and I had no interest in watching it, but I finally watched it like towards the end of last year. I think I watched 2 seasons of it and I really liked it. I'm not the kind of guy that's like, oh, this looks stupid, I'm not gonna do it. I will watch it. If I'm told it's good, I'll check it out. Even if it doesn't look interesting to me. Sorry, I was a bit away. To continue the convo about Expedition 33, I agree. I'm not a fan of the turn-based combat, and the conversation are always out about the character and the story rather than the combat. The combat aspect really wore me down though after a fair bit, although I'm a very casual gamer. I could see that. I mean, Expedition's pretty intense, to be real. It's I don't want to say it's a Souls-like, but it definitely demands more from the player. So I can see that. I really like when the combat is more demanding, but I'm not against a chill experience either. I mean, listen, I play video games to have fun, you know, at the end of the day. I'm about those vibes, dude. Kaguya-sama, yeah, I think that's the name of it. I had no interest in it, but after I watched it, I was like, okay, I really enjoyed this. It didn't really make me laugh, but it was just very enjoyable. Like, it was fun to watch, you know what I mean? I have a lot of anime that's like that for me, where like, they don't necessarily, like, I'll watch a comedy anime, and it's not funny, but it's like very fun to watch. I spent all of last year watching One Piece, but I'm finally up to date on the anime. Dude, One Piece for me is like cycles. Like, I'll watch a bunch of it, and then I stop watching for a long time. I'm still, like, I'm at the same place I said I was last time I talked about One Piece. I'm in Wano. And, like, at the very start of Wano. You like comedy? Have you watched Psyche K? I have not, but my partner has. They told me that I would like it, but I have not seen it. I like pretty much anything. I will say something that like blew my mind. One of my friends sent me this like list that was like marked down all the anime you've ever seen, and it was like the last 10 years of anime. And I was like, bro, I'm probably only seen like 3 of them. And then when I marked all of it, I've seen like almost all of them. I was like shocked. Inazuma 11 are DS RPGs, and then they got the animes. They were really fun. The new game release is just gonna have 1,000 players. I'm just like, yeah, that one's for Switch, isn't it? It looked really fun. Oh, there's something funny about that shadow over there. My instincts are telling me it might have a key on it. We should jump it before it spots us. Okay. Let me see if I can find that thing that my friend sent me, and I'll tell you guys the anime that I've seen in the last 10 years. It's not all the anime I've seen, but it's really just based off the list they sent me.
Get ready!
Why is your partner so base? Psychic and Chrono Arc, lucky dude. Yeah, they're awesome. Alright, this isn't all the anime that I've watched, but this was based off of... Okay, so this is every release from 2006 to 2024, and then I'm only going to tell you the ones I've seen from each year. So from 2006, I watched Death Note, Code Geass, Black Lagoon. From 2007, I've watched Lucky Star, Gurren Lagann, Naruto Shippuden, Baccano, and School Days. 2008, I watched Soul Eater and Black Butler. 2009, K-On!, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, and Fairy Tail. 2010, Pantheon Stalking, Angel Beats, Durara, The World God Only Knows. I don't even remember anything from that show. Araimo and Kiss X Sis. 2011, I didn't finish it, but Steins Gate, Nichijou, how do you say this? Madoka Magica, Anohana, and Guilty Crown. 2012, Kyoka, Daily Lives of High School Boys, Another, High School DxD, Sword Art Online, and then 2013, Attack on Shitfuck It's Garbage, Kill la Kill, Non Non Biori, Date Alive, Strike the Blood, Araimo 2, and Watamote. 2014, No Game No Life, Nisekoi, Akame ga Kill, and Space Dandy. 2015, Assassination Classroom, One Punch Man, and Prison School. 2016, Konosuba, March Comes Like a Lion, ReZero, Mob Psycho 100. 2017, Kakegurui, Little Witch Academia. 2018, I didn't watch anything from those releases. 2019, Kaguya-sama, Demon Slayer. 2020, Ishizoku Reviewers, Jujutsu Kaisen. 2021, I can't even read that. Sorry, I can't read it. Oh, Redo of a Healer. And then Komi Can't Communicate and Wonder Egg Priority. 2022, Spy Family and Chainsaw Man. 2023, Shangri-La Frontier. 2024, Dandadan and Delicious in Dungeon. That's not all the anime I've ever seen in my whole life. That's just off this list that my friend sent me, like asking which ones I saw from each release year. Revy's the fucking best, dude. Called me a friend? I didn't call you a friend. What are you talking about? I called you my partner. Idiot. As someone who's only tried FF15, even though it is a very flawed one out of the bunch, but something about a royal... Oh, dude. Listen. I'll tell you right now, brother. FF15 is one of my favorite games of all time. One of the worst combat systems ever. Some of the worst side quests I've ever played in a video game. Still one of the best games I've ever played in my life. I love FF15 with all my heart. That shit fucking rules. Food? Oh, okay. I'm gonna end my stream here in a bit, boys, because I'm hungry. And yeah, so let me finish this little segment and then I'm gonna close it. Wonder Bun's priority, I'm so sad, ended so badly. It's such a shame because I actually really liked Wonder Egg Priority. For like, I would say I still really like Wonder Egg Priority. It's really just that ending that was not great, but everything else about it was fantastic. I'm happy we got new music from Lynn for P5X. I was missing. I know, dude. And the new music's really good. I got Strikers. Oh, Strikers is great. Strikers is really great. Love it. Shall we take a peek? Take a look. This place never stops being creepy, huh? Training Hall of Love My Ass. The volleyball court is full of young women being put through a grueling punishment. No way, look at those girls. Let's go help them. Calm down, Closer. Those are cognitive beings, not real humans. Oh, right, Cattle told me about that. Still, just seeing them is hard to take. What sort of human desires would give rise to such twisted cognition? Like we were saying, it'd be hard to find a teacher more disgusting than Kamoshida. He takes the volleyball team members he coaches and... Wait, those girls. They're not from our volleyball team, are they? Wait, no, wait, Tomoko? Tomoko, what's she doing here? Calm yourself, did you not hear what Mona just told you? Those are cognitive beings who... Even if she isn't real, how could he do this to her? Especially after the way she was hurt so badly in real life. Is she your friend, Closer? Oh my god, are they gonna build up the Subway Slammer? Where Yuji's gonna be like, no way, a teacher worse than Kamoshida? The Subway Slammer? She ended up getting seriously injured, and that's why she could no longer play baseball, her favorite game. That's why I'm gonna make sure that Kyuchi has a change of heart. You know, something awful happened to one of my best friends too. It was all Kamoshida's doing. That's why I'll do whatever it takes to make him have a change of heart, for Shiho's sake. Anther. Let's both give this everything we have, for our friends. Yeah, if those guys are rotten to the core, we'll just have to cut that rot out. And if that's our plan, the first thing we're gonna have to do is find our way out of this palace. This doesn't seem to be Kamoshida's palace, but I doubt it's this Kyuchi guy's either. But why would cognitive beings be connected to Kyuchi in the first place? Cognitive beings connected to Kyuchi be in a place linked to Kamoshida. Do you really expect me to know the answer to that? If it's not Kamoshida's palace and it's not Kyuchi's either, then where are we? It seems it's no time for dilly-dally. Hey you, what are you doing? And once we get out of this this palace, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna roll, spend my gems, then I'll close the stream. Inuzuva 11 Yosu streaks in 2017. We're supposed to also have a mole. Wow. I mean, I know that level 5 has been having a lot of issues lately, haven't they? But I heard Fantasy Life I is doing really well, which is great because I really want to play that game. That game looks amazing. I also have a lot of high hopes for that new Yokai Watch game that they showed off. Dude, I need to play the Yokai Watch series. I hope they release them on Steam or something. Otherwise, I need to get a DS emulator for my Steam Deck. Because there's no way I'm going to be able to buy a Yokai Watch game. Wow, Joka! Wow! That's him? Holy cliffhanger. Alright, let's go ahead and do our polls. What is this? Oh, thank you. Okay, let's do our polls and then I'll end my stream. So let's see, contracts. All right, we got enough for 2 10 polls. Sign. Yes. Good luck. All right, this one's gonna be for you, Coach. All right. Oh my god, that is the worst coach I've ever written in my life. I shouldn't have gone with coach. It's so over, brother. Wow, boo. Boo! Can I at least get a dupe of a character that I use? Alright, we're doing another 10 poll. Confirm. Not even a woman. Alright, this one's gonna be for Una, because they're booing. I can't do this with a controller, bro. It's so ass. All right. Boo, you stink. Oh, I'll take a closer, dude. I didn't even ask for this. I cursed your rolls. Wait, I can do one more. All right, all right, all right. We're gonna hit soft pity on this one, boys. Wait, it did what? It just kicked me out of it. Oh, it's because of this. All right, put me in, coach. Okay, we're dedicating this to Harrison because he's British, and the last time I put Zeez's name in, we failed. This one's for Harrison, bro. I don't know if I can write Harrison with a controller. That seems extremely difficult, but I'm gonna try. All right. I'm so sorry, Harrison. Yeah, no, I know it's 2 S's. That was so bad. I'm so sorry. Ugh. Ah! Ah! You just gave up. It's hard. It's on a controller. Damn, they really want me to play this guy in a tux. One more for 50-50? Bro, if I lose the 50-50, it's so over. Fuck it, let's do a weapon roll. Fuck it. Just throw it. Just throw it at my head, EY. I don't know what any of these are. I don't know if that was good. Probably shit. Alright. I'm ending my stream now, boys. I'm gonna go eat. I'll see you all tomorrow. I'm gonna play more P5X. I'll probably continue the P5 story thing, and then hopefully finish Kyuchi's story. I hope tomorrow. If not, then you know I'll keep going the week after this coming week. Join the P5X guild that we have. It's SH0NK. I'll make a thing for it in the Discord server. Also, I'm gonna go live on Patreon in like an hour or two. Excuse me. I'm gonna be editing an Expedition 33 video. Yeah. All right. Bye-bye.